Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's 5:33 in the morning here in Camellia Homes in Aklan in the Philippines. And I'm just gonna do another walk and talk video. It seems like people seem to like the walk and talk videos that I do. Here's our home here at Camellia. Dazzle and we've been here a couple of days now. We're taking care of the paperwork for, like yesterday I had a dental appointment to get my dental clearance prior to my radiation therapy, and today we're gonna take care of the PWD paperwork, the person with disabilities paperwork, and also to update my PhilHealth discount card. We'll go to the PhilHealth office and pay up. That way I usually pay that a year in advance. That way I don't have to worry about going there monthly or quarterly. Today I just wanted to talk about I'm going to give tips regarding when you're retired here in the Philippines. I saw this viral video on Facebook, and it was an expat, and he was kind of making a scene at a Jollibee. He was really upset. And here, and I guess anywhere you go now, it's like people will video you, and you have to realize that people will video things like that, and they'll post it on Facebook, and it's gone viral here. And it reminded me, Dazzle and I, this was during the COVID times here. We were at a grocery store here in Calibo, Aklan. We were at that Royal Supermarket, is what the supermarket was called, and it's still open, Royal Supermarket. And we were there just getting a few items. It was an unplanned trip to the grocery, but the line at the time was really long. And usually when it's like that, we just decide not to go, but we just happened to be in line during that time. I see a dog here, so I'm kind of waiting for him to move away, because you never can trust dogs around here. There's a dog here, cute little puppy, but I don't really take risks with dogs here in the Philippines, because you never know if they're gonna be a biter. So I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna go back a ways here, back to our house, and go another way. So Dazzle and I, we were at Royal Supermarket, and I would say there was like maybe 8-9 people in front of us. And that's typical here in the Philippines. When you go to a grocery, the lines are always long. I don't know if it's the cashier being slow, or it takes time when you're in a grocery here. And there was this expat. He just went in front of everybody, and he starts screaming at the cashier. We didn't really know what the issue was, but all of a sudden the manager of the grocery came up, and they took the gentleman to another line and processed his groceries. So I just thought it was unnecessary to do things like that here in the Philippines, because he just got really upset over getting grocery. And I understand, it's like a lot of people, as they age, as they grow older, they get grumpy. You're probably less patient, as you get older. But I don't think you should act that way here in the Philippines. The first thing you really have to learn is you really need to calm yourself. You really have to, more likely when you're coming from your home country, outside the Philippines, you had a lot of stress, a lot of that happened to you in your country, and you're coming here to the Philippines. But if you're retired, when you arrive here, you really need to decompress. start relaxing, doing things that that will help you calm down, because it's retirement time now. You shouldn't be so stressed anymore because you're no longer working, you no longer have a schedule, you're free to do whatever you want. So but it takes time. It's like when you get here, of course there's adjustment. Anywhere you end up coming here to the Philippines, the province, the city, it's a lot of adjustment, because you're gonna be adjusting to the way of life here. But always remember, you're retired now. Just calm down. Don't be that angry expat that comes here, or that angry Philam that comes here. Because I remember even last year, Dazzle and I, this Philam friend of mine invited us to his house when we were in Luzon. And he and his wife, we were in their car, Dazzle and I were in their car, and they took us to a popular tourist destination here, Tagaytay, where they had a lot of Starbucks there, view of the volcano, a really nice area. But it's a popular place, so there's a lot of traffic, hard to find parking. And he just got really upset. He was like honking at people and got really mad. It's like, and I was just sitting there. It felt uncomfortable actually, because we're like, Dazzle and I, we're not used to that. We're not used to somebody acting like that. And he had to get gas, I remember. And when he pulled up with the gas, we had to find this gas station that would accept his SNR. I guess has this gas deal with this gas station, and he's supposed to get a discount. And he got upset because they wouldn't give him the discount, because the cashier was saying that they hadn't updated the system, something wrong with their computer or something like that, and wouldn't give him the discount. So he got really upset, and I was like thinking, I didn't want to say anything, because like we were guests, but I was thinking, why get upset over a small amount of money? And that's one thing I learned here. If it's just a small amount of money, is it really worth the stress that you would put yourself in? And what I've learned here in the Philippines is I've just learned to have work around on things that I know that might get stressful. I don't put myself in situation where I know myself. I understand that things that might upset me. So Dazzle and I, we just avoid it. Like, I'd give you an example. Like if we're at the mall and Dazzle wanted to eat something, or we want to pick up something in the grocery, we see that there's a lot of people and we see that there's a line, we just do it some other time. Because I know, just standing in there in line for 30 minutes to an hour, why waste that time over that? Things like that. And then power outage, people get upset here about power outage all the time. You'll see, the minute a power outage happens here, people will start posting on Facebook, here you go again, Akelco, you're terrible, just really get upset. Or their internet go down. It's like, I know this guy, this expat, he used to rant and rave, on Facebook about how terrible Kalibo cable is. But see, to me, that all that is unnecessary. Like, what we've done is, internet is important to Dazzle and I. It's like our entertainment, and plus with YouTube, it really, we use it, it's important to us. So what I did is I got that Blue Yeti power bank, and that power bank, when you use the power bank, it's the size of a car battery. I mean, we don't lose internet, because like once the power outage happens, we plugged our Blue Yeti power bank, and we got internet for at least 2-3 days. So that's our workaround regarding our internet or power. Another thing that people get upset here is getting money from the ATM, because here in the Philippines, especially here in the province. The ATM, you know, half the time don't work. Half the time they're offline, or when they're working, there's gonna be at least 10 people in line. You know, it's like whatever bank you get, you know, usually there's only like 1 or 2 branch in Kalibo. Like if for me, it's I bank with BDO, so there's only 2 branches, one at the mall and one at Pastrana Park. So, and a lot of times, again, you know, both of those places will be offline. So my workaround with that is, when I have a chance to get money from the ATM, and I don't go when I know people are around. You know, Dazzle and I, we've known like after lunch, 3 p.m. on a weekday. Those are the times when nobody's using the ATM. And when I go to the ATM, I max out the money that I can get. If I can get 30,000, 40,000 pesos, I go ahead and get that amount of money. And we just keep pesos in our house, because we know less trips to the ATM, the better. It is warm here in the Philippines. This is really the summertime, because it's 5:47 now, and I've only been walking like 15 minutes. I mean, I'm already sweating. And I even saw on Facebook again, I saw that in Metro Manila, because it's a city, a lot of buildings, really not much trees in Metro Manila. Today was gonna get up to 120 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like when I was in Tucson, Arizona. That's like desert weather, you know. So I was like, whoa, you know, it's like people are burning up their air conditioning. No wonder we have a lot of power outage, because this time of the year everybody uses air condition. You know, here in the Philippines, it's not like in the US where you have central air where you can manage the temperature in the house. Here you basically have your AC on full blast, or you don't, you know. So this time of the year everybody has their AC on, and the transformers or the electrical whatever here can't handle everybody having their AC on full blast. So one of the biggest advice I can tell you is like avoid hanging out or being around the negative expats or negative Philams here in the Philippines. Surround yourself with as many positive people as you can, you know, because it rubs off, you know, when you hang out with people that's got that kind of negativity, you know, not good. You know, it's not good to be around that. You have to have a lot of patience here, because everything takes time here in the Philippines. There's really no such thing as express service here in the Philippines. I'll give you an example. We bought our motorbike in 2016, and I paid the fee for the license plate on the motorbike. It's now 2023 and I still don't have my plates. You know, everything is late here. You know, people are always late. Government agencies, when they promise you come back on Monday, when you come back Monday, it's not ready. So expect that already. That way it doesn't upset you when that happens. As a matter of fact, right now here in the Philippines, if your driver's license is expiring, like let's say your driver's license is expiring this month or next month. Right now, they're extending your license for 6 months. So basically, even your license has expired, it's good for another 6 months, because they ran out of plastic cards. So right now, you can't get a driver's license because they're out of plastic. My best friend from Hawaii always tells me this. That's why he thinks I'm so successful at retiring here in the Philippines, because he's told me I'm like the most positive person that he knows. And I've always been like that. I've always been a half full kind of person. You know, it's like I always look at the bright things in life, and lots of negative things have happened to my life, but I never let that bring me down. I always look forward, and I always teach Dazzle that no matter what life brings to you, press on, you know, move forward, you know, because looking back and thinking about negative stuff doesn't do a person anything good. You know, always move forward and be positive. To me, retirement here in the Philippines, it is living the dream because I haven't worked in 12 years. You know, it's like I have all the free time. I get to do whatever I want. You know, it's like, to me, it's freedom. And to me, it's just priceless. Life is too short to live it angry. You know, life is too short to not have fun. You know, it's like, if anything I've learned through my years, you know, it's just, you need to enjoy it. You need to be thankful for the life you have. You only got one life to live, and why live it in a negative way? You know, it's like, you know, do your best to always stay positive, and you'll be a much happier person. And people will like you more. People will like to be around you. You know, with negativity, you'll know if you're a negative person and always think negative about things, people will avoid you because people don't really want drama. You know, it's like people like to be around positive people because they want to get that energy from you, that a positive vibe. It's now 5:58, so I've walked about 25 minutes. That's all the walking I can handle, and as you can see, I'm already sweating. You know, so hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.
We'll see you in our next video.